Go.
So hello everybody, it's the man in Vienna is back, but we're in Lisbon this time at the EAHP Congress. The Oral Apothecary lads are doing a live show tomorrow, but we found the living legend that is Ron Pate. So for people who don't know, Ron has a distinguished career as hospital chief pharmacist. He also was secretary of the EAHP board in the 1980s, 1970s and 80s, along with when Jed Lee was president.
1996, 2000.
Okay, but Ron is an absolute living legend. So, Paul Gimmo, you're going to ask him the questions.
So for those who listen to the podcast, we always ask 3 questions. We ask your desert island drug, a book, and a song choice. Now, the desert island drug isn't the sort of drug that you take to a desert island to save your life. It's a drug that means something to you, either for your career or personal life. So what are you going to give us?
Well, I'd probably go for anti-TNF alphas.
Yeah.
Infliximab, adalimumab, because they were revolutionary. The mAbs that came in revolutionised hospital pharmacy, and whereas all the other medicines, I knew exactly how they worked. These are more complex. They also cost a fortune, and it made pharmacy more prominent, not just in cost control, but in appropriate use. So it was a big help.
And they're one of the drugs that's a genuine game changer. We've talked about that before on the podcast.
Very rarely do they come along.
Yeah, that's it. Drugs actually change
the other one
game.
that I can think of is imatinib.
Yeah.
Yes.
For multiple myeloma.
And rituximab.
And rituximab as well, yeah. So no, great.
Is a map now.
Yes,
Very good.
Indeed.
And I know we're putting you on the spot, but have you got a book that you want to put in the library?
I wouldn't go for a book. So I'd go for a paper, and you go back to research of hospital pharmacy. It was Graham Calder, who, as chief pharmacist for the West Midlands, wrote papers on ward pharmacy, and without him starting that and encouraging it, we wouldn't have moved on to clinical pharmacy, which Peter Noyce was instrumental in ensuring became key in our work.
So what's it called?
Well, I'm saying it's a set of research papers authored by Graham Calder. Yeah.
Have you got a song? Sorry.
So I was going to say, I remember at my interview for my pre-reg in 1989 being asked by Tim Root about that paper, and luckily I'd read it, so I could tell and talk about the history of pharmacy and clinical pharmacy and ward pharmacy, which I'm not sure the kids of today are as familiar with as we were.
And the work that was done to lay the ground.
It's important to know
out
your
the
history.
basement, into the.
We were talking about the basement earlier, weren't we?
Indeed,
Okay,
indeed.
And a song choice to finish
Well, it's
on?
got to be "You'll Never Walk Alone."
Oh, good man. You read?
I am.
Yeah, there we go.
But there's lots of reasons.
You ruined his day now.
No, absolutely ruined
There's
my
lots
day.
of reasons for that. Is because we, as in our jobs and trying to develop services, we never walk alone. We know we've got people around us that can support us and work with us.
Yeah.
So yes.
Well, maybe we'll sing it at the drinks reception tonight.
That'd be great.
Brilliant. Thanks very much.
You
Thanks
have to
very
remember
much.
as well, it's actually a Celtic song more than a Liverpool song.
So-
there you go.
So check us out, and also check out the website, launching later on today or tomorrow, depending on when we put this up, oralapothecarypod.com.